Welcome back to the top-down shooter tutorial in Godot. This is part 22 or 23, I think. We're looking at sounds this time, and what you're going to need is some actual sounds. So I'm going to grab my folder of sounds and drag them into Godot, and they're going to hopefully import. There they are. Now, for some reason, it wants to go into scripts every time I do this, so I'm just going to drag it out, and there we go. I've got my sounds out here. It's probably because I had scripts open when I dragged it in. So now I've got a bunch of sounds here, and for most of these, the default imports are going to be fine. I don't want to loop them, so that's all good. I don't really want any of these other things set on, so it's fine. Now notice that these are WAV files. Sound effects should be WAV files. They shouldn't be MP3 and they shouldn't be OGG Vorbis either. For music though, you should be using OGG Vorbis. Godot does not like using MP3s. In fact, I don't even think it can use MP3s because it's a proprietary format, requires other libraries to run which aren't open source, and so it kind of goes against what Godot is about. But I'm just going to be dealing with sound effects this time here. Now, the way that a sound effect works in Godot is we have what is called an audio stream player. And an audio stream player has a stream assigned to it, such as a sound, and whether it's playing, whether it auto plays, which means when it is created it plays, whether it's paused, pitch scale, bunch of different things there. We're not actually going to worry about that. We're going to create this on the fly in our code rather than creating a whole bunch of individual scenes with audio stream players set up. We're going to do it a lot more efficiently. So in my scripts folder, I am going to create a new script and call it sound player. And then I'm going to open that up. I'm going to delete this stuff, and we're going to have a function here called play. And sound is going to be the argument that gets sent to it. So we're going to be able to call this pretty much from anywhere in the code because we're going to make it a global function, and we're going to be able to call it from anywhere in the code, and it's going to run. I don't know what these are up here. Oh, these must have been things that I was testing, and they've still been opened and not saved, so I'll just ignore those for now. So play sound. What we're going to do with this is go ahead and add the code here. So variable audio stream equals audio stream player. So notice before .new, before we created one in the scene just kind of to look at how it worked, but now we're creating it in code. So we're actually instantiating a new instance of the audio stream player class. It's going to be referred to by audio stream. Every time this play function is run, a new one of these is created. Now it doesn't actually get deleted at any time, but we're going to make it do that in a sec. So let's go ahead and go self.add child audio stream. It gets added to the scene. And then as soon as it gets added to the scene, we are going to go audio stream dot stream. That was the bit that has the sound associated with it equals load sound, whatever the sound that gets sent to it. And then lastly, audio stream dot play. And that's it. Now that's our entire code. We're going to go project settings, and then we're going to add that script, sound player, to here, like that. Now we can refer to this in any other code by typing sound player, and then we can refer to this play function by typing soundplayer.play. So I'm going to go into the movement script to start with, and we're going to go up here when the player fires the gun. So soundplayer.play, and then I'm going to add in the gun sound, which is bang. So I'm going to copy this path, put it in quotations, and do that. Now I'll show you what these do at the end, but you might want to just test yours now. I'm just going to copy this here. I'm going to get the door close one, copy that path, and we'll go down to the door scripts, which should be door control. You might have to open up your scripts on here or find the scripts where they are. And I'm going to paste this, so soundplayer.play. Paste that in there. I better put quotations around it. And, oops, that was closed. So I'll copy that and put that down here and change that to open. I want to get the enemy death, so let's copy that path and go to the enemy zombie. And in here, I'll go sound player.play. I know where all these bits are, by the way. So this is where the health is less than 0. Same thing with this one. Oops. Sound player.play. There we go. Hurt. This is going to be the player hurt, so copy path there. This one is going to go into player stats. I'm going to say when the player changes health if amount is less than 0. So if they're losing health, then we'll go sound player.play. That one. I'm going to put else here. So else, if they're gaining health, we're going to play the oh yeah sound. And I'm also going to do that in the change ammo bit. So if amount is greater than 0, oh yeah, they get that. Lastly, I need to have my pew sound. This is the enemy shooting. So this is on the zombie shooter. When it creates a new shoot thing, where is it? A new global transform. If in here, so sound player.play, sounds pew. And lastly, player death. I think that happens on the movement bit because I put it in the wrong place. It's down here. You can see I've got a space there already where I was testing it. Sound player.play, player death. Now all of this should work. I might get an error. Let's see. Okay, I can move around. Maybe I should add some footsteps. Bang. 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 All right, there's my sound effect. It's pretty cool. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go ahead and hear. Bang, 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 bang. Oh yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Oh yeah. And let's go and see if. It's all working. All right, so there we go. Very, very short little video on how to. I hope you can hear that sound, by the way, in my audio desktop stream. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty loud. So there we go. Very short video on how to create a sound controller. I just noticed that when you die. Oh no, you don't get all your stuff back. You do get your health back. All right, awesome. There we go. Next video, we'll probably look at the world environment, get some lighting happening so it's a bit more interesting than just the flat shading that we've got here.